The case we will discuss today is between ASIC versus SOUST. Group members are Muhammad Usman Ashraf, Ahsan Mushtaba, Daniel Hassan, Syed Shahzeb Al. Here are some facts about the case. Plaintiff is Australian Securities and Investment Commission ASIC, and the defendant is Dr. Martin SOUST, Managing Director and CEO of biotechnical company Select Vaccines Limited. He is also a director and shareholder of Martin SOUST and Company Pty Limited. ASIC alleges that on 31st of December 2007, shortly before market closure for the calendar year, Dr. SOUST purchased $2,550 worth of shares of Vaccines Limited under his mother's name, Mrs. Bohomira SOUST, and in marketing manipulation terminology, it is termed as marking the base. This purchase had increased the price of company's share from 2% to 2.5 cents, that is 25% increase. The reason to do this was to secure a performance bonus for his company, Martin and SOUST & Co. As this company was in executive service agreement with Select Vaccines to provide consulting services. Under executive service agreement, Martin SOUST & Co. was entitled to receive a short-term performance bonus of $24,500. ASIC seeks declaration of Section 1041A, Section 1041B, Subsection 1B of Corporations Act 2001, Section 181, Subsection 1, and Section 182, Subsection 1. And also ask for pecuniary penalties. Dr. Martin contravened Section 1041A by taking part and carrying out a transaction that had the effect of creating an artificial price for trading shares of Select Vaccines Limited. He also contravened Section 1041B, subsection 1B by doing an act that had an effect of creating a false and misleading appearance with respect to the market and the price of trading shares of Select Vaccines. In accordance with Section 181, subsection 1, he failed to exercise his power and discharge his duty as the director of Select Vaccines Limited by number 1. Placing an order to purchase shares at the end of year, which he was not allowed by share trading policy of Select Vaccines at this time of the year, and thereby number 2. Contravening share trading policy of Select Vaccines. Though there were some exemptions, but to exercise those exemptions, he must need approval from the chairman, which he did not take nor even inform any board of directors either. That is number 3, that failing to inform other directors about his involvement in purchase of share and by not mentioning it in board meeting on 6th of March 2008 as well, where it was to be decided that Martin and SOUST Co. is entitled to a bonus of $24,500 or not. He deliberately concealed his involvement in that purchase from other directors. Also contravened Section 182, subsection 1 by improperly using his position as a director of Select Vaccines Limited to gain an advantage for himself and Martin SOUST & Co. Pty Limited. Mr. Martin was engaged in market manipulation, has come up with an artificial price not for the purpose of implementing a transaction between genuine parties, but rather for his personal benefit. There was no evidence that Martin was instructed by anyone else to place an order on behalf of any other person. He just made it by himself and then used false means to prove that by drafting a question-answer document for his mother, and that question-answer document she can use as a script when she will be questioned by ASIC officers. The opening words of that document, the basic theme is that made it clear that he is just trying to save himself from disgrace by masking and obscuring the facts. ASIC get hold to that document during September 2009, and that document was used as a compelling evidence throughout the case. ASIC relied upon the reasoning of Mason J. in North versus Mara Development Limited, that is, the activity that gives price of securities a false or misleading appearance. After all hearings, it was found that Mr. Martin was guilty of above-mentioned legislation and was ordered to pay $80,000 penalty, and under Section 2006C, subsection 1, faced a disqualification from managing a corporation for 10 years, also ordered to pay ASIC's legal costs. One tiny outlay on the last day of 2007 in order to nudge the share price a fraction of a cent to secure his annual bonus, that is, manipulating market for his personal benefits, morphed him into an expensive saga of lies, deceit, and dishonesty. Unethical use of power as a director ended him up with facing years of banishment from corporate life, a hefty financial penalty, the loss of his scientific career and reputation, and the dread that he might yet be prosecuted for criminal offenses. Thanks for your time, and if you have any questions, kindly comment, and for in-depth analysis of this case, view the link that's in the description. Thank you again.